Ah, yes. Let's defund the police so that even more people die. Brilliant idea. The left always have these big brain moments. Their brain must be huge. Their logic is impeccable. Let's defund the police. And then they'll get even less training and more people get hurt. Logic 100, my friends. Logic 100. Hello, my fellow Americans. Welcome to Liberty Prime, where we talk about politics and crap. So, police officers, they receive plenty of training, including their days at the academy and outside. There was this image going around or whatever about like a barberist or a florist, whatever, gets more training than a police officer, which I have to say, that's really bullcrap because, you know, there's probation, and the officers, as I said, they get training outside of the academy. And even then, like, you could have a really high score in the academy, but once you go to be an actual cop, they kick you out. Officers have to be versatile in shooting all sorts of guns, and they have to know when to pull those out. That Remington shotgun, though, pretty nice. But let's use the logic of our big-brained Democrats. The police are incredibly poor trained, incredibly wrong, but let's just say that for the sake of the argument, okay? So, if the police are poorly trained, and they have literally zero idea how to do their job, why would we want to defund them? Wouldn't that just mean they have even less idea of how to do their job? And then there'd be more people dying in officer-involved shootings. But hey, at least it means that they won't be racist or something. I don't know. Even though, statistically, you know, don't tell us the Black Lives Matter. But in most of the cases they bring up, the officer was actually in the right. And also, they're less likely to shoot minority suspects, even if that suspect is armed and dangerous. Don't tell them that. Don't tell them that. Their big brains are already so big that if they get that information, it'll just explode. 'Tis big brain time for the Democrats. And big brain time indeed. And I just want to point out, Adolf Square Mustache Face was a brilliant tactician, brilliant tactician and politician too, but he was a horrible strategist. And tactics is knowing how to take that hill, strategy is why. Adolf, he knew how to take Britain, but he didn't really know why he was taking Britain. Of course he knew why, but in the context of war, he really didn't. He could have wiped out the Royal Air Force, but because he didn't know strategy, he didn't, and then he lost the war. But with the Democrats, they know neither how to take that hill or why they're taking it. They just do crap and hope it works. But hey, beating up another person until he gives you his lunch money worked in middle school. So obviously it must work in the real world. Hey, I mean, seems like impeccable logic to me. Now, I'll end you off with this. To quote the great Ronald Reagan, the trouble with our liberal friends is not that they're ignorant, it's just that they know so much that isn't so. Which applies to everything, even their brilliant logic. Peace, and stay safe, my friends.